Hi Capricorn, this is Kacee with your singles love reading for October. Thank you so much for tuning in. Shae and I are so happy to have you here with us. If you're new to the channel, Shae will have a video that's going to pop up at the end of this one. She does give a different perspective for your sign. I'm going to apologize up front. I've been sick lately, so I know I sound kind of funny. The first couple of cards I'm going to pull will be for your overall energy, and cornucopia pops right out, so we're going to go with it. We're also going to pull a major arcana to clarify that energy. Now, cornucopia is all about abundance, having things come to cultivate at this time for you for October, which is the fall. So there's things that you started back in the spring that now you're seeing the fruits of your labor, so to speak. So let's go ahead and pull that major, and we have the moon in reverse. Now, typically when it's in reverse, it's talking about things that are hidden from you, abilities that you're not using, something that you need to seek out and find. Let's pull some obstacles and or advice. All right, I'm not going to take that one. I'm going to shuffle this real quick. And it came out again, guys. Yep, heartache and loss. So let's pull some more. Solitude. Material harvest. And balance. You have material harvest and cornucopia, which is telling me that there is something that rests very heavily on your financial stability. And I think that due to some unforeseen issues, you've had to really rely on yourself to get what it is that you have now. There's something in the works that is hidden from you in which it may threaten your lifestyle, your security, your relationships. Because you have heartache and loss and solitude right next to each other, guys, and that's telling me that you take a time out and a break from whatever it is that happens. Here we have the Four of Coins in reverse. The Empress. Wow. You have it 3 times referencing your abundance. 5 of Coins and the Page of Swords. I'm getting the feeling that someone is talking where they shouldn't be talking. They're trying to get you out of a situation. I feel like this has to do with the work environment because of the Pentacles, but I feel like there's someone that's trying to keep you out on the cold, which is represented with the 5 of Coins and the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords talks about, you know, being very articulate and mentally on that path of having a challenge and getting to the solution. However, it's a young energy, so sometimes it can speak out of turn where it's it kind of speaks before it thinks kind of energy, or someone is betraying a confidence. And I believe that with the 4 of Coins in reverse, and that talks about generosity that has stopped, that there's not a lot of communication, there's not a lot of help, there's not a lot of balance. The Empress is all about your foundations and your stability, so I feel that that's where it's threatening you. Again, there's something hidden in regards to your security. Now, I know this is a singles read, but I feel that this has to do with something at work, so much as, you know, a personal situation at this time. So let's go ahead and pull a couple of clarifiers on this. You know, someone somewhere is trying to mess with your security and your financial ability to take care of business. I don't see what this has a lot to do with emotion at this point. I think it has a lot to do, except for the heartache and loss. But I feel like this is more to do with a work environment, job security. King of Swords in reverse, the Magician, Ace of Wands, and now you have the Knight of Swords. You have the King of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Swords. I really think that there's going to be a conflict of power, or a conflict in some way where you're going to get up and take your gifts with you. You're going to get up and walk away from this energy. I believe that you're being challenged in a way that, you know, makes you think ill of this person. They kind of hurt your feelings, hurt your heart. Somewhere you lost respect for them. And you end up taking control of the situation with a new beginning. You move on and you're very sure about yourself, and you're very confident that you're making the right choice. Here we have Three of Pentacles, and that's all about teamwork. The Chariot, or the Chariot card, talks about moving forward, very fast, very swift, very much in control. And then we have the Eight of Swords. Now, I think with this Eight of Swords, I know the typical meaning would be that this is where you're putting yourself in a mental conflict and confusion. I feel that this is what they're doing to you. They're not showing you the true light of the situation in order for you to be blinded and not know everything. And that is part of what the heartache and loss is talking about, is that you find out what is hidden because they're trying to keep you from knowing all the aspects of the truth. It's really weighing heavily with me that this is a work environment. Let's go ahead and pull an emotion card to see how that adds. I just be very careful about everything that you hear. Make sure you see it for yourself. Make sure that you investigate and keep your eyes and ears open on every level. And you're coming in with lead. This is very important here because this is where you're going to rely more on yourself and on your intuition and on how you feel about a certain situation, other than someone presenting to you from their clouded judgment. You're going to lead by an example. You're going to make sure that you understand all aspects of this problem or this situation that comes up for you in October. And you'll be very strong. You'll be very authoritative. This is, you know, someone that is very proud of their decisions. So you're not going to allow someone else's opinion influence how you feel about this, whether it's good or bad. You're going to be very strong because they're going to hit you in your abundance, so to speak, you know, in your security, in your finances, material harvest, cornucopia, and the Empress, which is abundance. And that's messing with the wrong foundation for you guys. You know, Capricorns are very structured and very organized and have a plan. And when someone tries to mess with their plan and put them out in the cold because they're speaking tongues, as my Nana would say, you know, they're not telling you the truth, and it's clouding your judgment. Individuality and lead. Look, guys, yeah, you have to stand up for yourself. You have to let your own knowledge and belief systems and morals come through, and let that be the forefront, and make sure that you take care of you. You honor you first, no matter what happens. You know, no one's going to tell you what to do if you don't think it's right. Let's get an angel message. And it's Isaiah, and it reads, "It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes." Yeah, this change is very much needed for you guys right now. Know that you need to stand out on your own, shine your personal light the way you need to into the world, lead by example, and go after those new ideas. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do something. Don't let anyone hold you back from your true journey. Be careful of people that are going to be kind of two-faced this month, because I feel that they're the ones who are going to try to keep you off track of whatever you're supposed to do. I don't think they do it very long. You have the balance because you have faith here. Faith, lead, and individuality. You know who you are and you know what you stand for. And if someone challenges that this month, they're going to realize how true to your word you really are. Capricorn, thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I hope the message helps. I would love it if you left me a comment or an email and let me know how you guys are doing. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. I would love to have you back. Take care.